Alright, what is happening, everybody? My name is Hawkeye Henry and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. I was actually going to start this episode off while being back in camp. But if you remember what I told you about in the last episode, about the mutilated body underneath one of the bridges, this is it right here. We're going to take a look-see. You gotta hitch this horse though. Look on my works. The head is like right over here, I think. Right there. Me. Looks like a clue, and it's a clue as to where we can find another body. Yeah, it is brutal as fuck. Kid you not. Alright, come on. Sea bass. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, as soon as I restarted this game, I started this game back up. I had to reload a couple, my last save like twice. First time was because I accidentally wandered off a cliff and sea bass went down, and I mean down, to the point where I needed a horse revive. And the other reason was I got into a brawl with someone in Valentine as I was cutting my hair. And then the law got involved. For some reason they brought out guns. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna do some more missions. It's that big giant asshole right there. You're an asshole, ain't you, boy? Give me a minute, Jose. It is late. We need to sleep. We're gonna sleep until noon. That way it's nice and bright and sunny. Cowboys do their best work in the daytime. You should know that, Hosea. You're a goddamn cowboy. Arthur Morgan needs work. That was more angry Arthur Morgan. You know, Arthur kind of talks like this. This is my attempt, and I don't think it's working. When you gain or lose weight... Oh man, Arthur might be losing weight. Now we're gonna go talk to Leopold Strauss, get those debts settled. Not settled, just at least get them on the map. I can chop some firewood. I'll do that later. Strauss, you bastard.
Herr Morgan! Herr Morgan!
Herr Morgan.
You busy, my friend? Why, I'll cut you in. Blown it. Already? You know
He moves fast.
people is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like you.
He's not wrong.
Who are they? Let me see. Chick Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr.
Go on.
Noble, the small holder,
Noble.
Sky, runs the operations there. Badly.
I see why he needed a
Willie
loan.
Millet is a ranchmaid at Emerald Ranch.
Here with me believing Duchess bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan.
You know,
Doesn't belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
I'll make sure they see it in them terms.
you know, he's not entirely wrong when he said...
Try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
I mean, this is just a list of the names. Yeah, Lily Millet, Horrible, and Chick Matthews. Alright, oh yeah. Women, always crying. Actually, so you guys may be wanting a little bit more recap over what happened, because if you don't know, I fucking skipped the first chapter. So, if you guys want a more in-depth recap of what happened, because I realized my recap was just kind of quickly done, here it is. Blackwater. I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago, whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would, and finally near a store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness, traveling down from the northern grizzlies. Stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find and life was good. Dutch had a lead for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked we were being watched by the law and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought it, and we are wondering still. We picked up a couple of new folk in the Grizzlies. And Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who is pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside at Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town hunting for opportunities. If you guys can't notice, I do have a little bit of a problem when it comes to saying S words, like words that, like sure, shall, saying those fast and back to back to back will fuck me up. It's not really a lisp, but it's basically a lisp. Alright. I might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so torturous and slow, nobody could have followed us south and east, or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. And that's some Blackwater drawings. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was last here. I was told to expect little more than a trading post. But the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near to a town. Without robbing it, of course. I'm kidding. We are living here, camping outside of town mostly, hidden in plain sight. I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man sounding like Trelawney, but we haven't seen her for many months. Jose and I are onto something. Something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with the real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I am not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We are being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes of it, we are having an amusing enough time. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He is getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town we are going to bring undue attention to ourselves. But Dutch thinks he is also onto something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by boat, apparently. So for now, we are working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert country someplace if we can. Micah and Dutch are planning to do the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches. Cash coming in for the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I am not getting involved in the job. Jose and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well, and Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out to the west. The next day, Jose and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking about a lot of other places. Like the Bahamas or something? Right here. Coulter, we have been running for weeks. I mean, running more than usual. The job they was putting in Blackwater, robbing that ferry, it turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing, while Sean and Mac both got arrested or killed. Nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I am not too sure if by accident or design. It seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. See, this is what happened. This is really all you missed. All we didn't do the Blackwater stuff. And then, as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had got shot in the gut on the raid, passed away. It's brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze, but we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw. Davy, oh no, it doesn't say Davy, it says Davy and it's a cross. Hardly the spring I've been hoping for. Jose and I have been planning a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's been abandoned along with most of what I owned. I am profoundly concerned as to what happens next once we leave this place or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman I should say. Her husband had been murdered by some of Como Driscoll's boys. Nasty business. Ridge, Leviticus Cornwall? Seems Como Driscoll had the same idea as us. He's been hiding up here, scouting out a train he wanted to rob. We bumped into some of his boys at some farmstead they was robbing, and found that poor woman whose husband they had murdered, and she's now riding with us as she ain't got no place better to be. Then, Dutch being Dutch and his hatred for Combe being just as powerful as ever it was, a whole bunch of us went to pay him a visit in his camp, but he escaped. We grabbed one of his boys. Poor bastard ain't spoken yet, but he will once we freeze him a little and set Bill on him. Been a bad few weeks, but we're mostly still alive. Dutch being Dutch is busy making plans and figuring out just how we're going to survive. And Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. That said Horseshoe Overlook? It does. Alright, now we're here. Horseshoe Overlook. Finally, a thaw in the god-awful weather. We got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartland. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Hosea seems to know the country a little. Ain't been much of a spring. Now holding up at a place called Horseshoe Overlook outside of some dumpy little cattle town named Valentine. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more and I could see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess. Still going. Horseshoe Overlook. Horseshoe headed into Valentine with Uncle and the girls. Girls went scouting out work while Uncle and I had a few drinks, and he explained more of his theories on existence and bare-faced lies about his past. Things took a strange turn. Some fellas seemed to recognize me or us from Blackwater. Guess we had been holed up there too long while Jose and I scouted the job that never was. I chased the bastard. Then I killed him anyway. Sometimes there's no point in taking a chance. Como Driscoll slipped through our fingers once again, and I saw my own life slip through mine. That gentle buffoon we kidnapped up in the mountains took us to a cabin. We were planning to kill Combe and his boys. We were planning to kill Combe, but he had just gone elsewhere. We shot a bunch of his boys, and one was about to end my life when Kieran shot him. This feud, it's bled out from Dutch and Combe's mutual hatred into a loathing that permeates all of us and all of them. Still, I found quite a shotgun in the cabin. Found an odd-looking corpse. Something stuffed into his mouth. Couldn't make sense of it. That's the murder. And that's it. Now we are all officially caught up. I know that took a bit of reading. Hope you guys sat with me. We're going to see Hosea now. Where's Hosea? Hold on. Really, the Strauss mission? The Strauss missions took a hold. God, I'm fucking up. I didn't know the Strauss missions had taken hold. I thought I'd be able to do them on my own free time like normal, but I guess not. Alright, let's go do... doing some Strauss missions, I guess. Let's go, Seabass. I ain't named it yet. That's why I was trying to do the Hosea mission, so I can actually officially name you Seabass. I think I ran into something. Oh, and don't ask me why I'm naming my horse Seabass. There's really no reason why I'm naming him Seabass. It's just... Alright, so... you guys know the movie Dumb and Dumber, right? You know the movie Dumb and Dumber, and you just hear, "Kick his ass, Seabass!" Well, I love that. Kick his ass, Seabass! And you know, it's just like, get out of here, Seabass! Yeah, it's, I don't know. Like I said, there's no real reason. I don't have a hitching post from the horse. Alright, well. Let's see here. Knock, knock, paying a house call.
Przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
God damn it. English? Speak English?
Me, Silesia.
Yeah, good for
Outer
you.
Silesia.
I'm here for money. You borrowed from a German man?
Mein Herr, sprechen das Kaiserreich.
I don't speak German neither. Here for money. Money. You borrowed from Leopold Strauss.
Leopold Strauss.
Yeah. So it's time to pay. Where is it?
No, have nothing. It's very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal. Where is it?
Oh, no. Nie.
Now, you remember where you're keeping that secret?
Oh yeah, I was gonna beat him. We're the bad guy, remember?
Trochę czasu, znajdę ci pieniądze.
Oh, still don't understand you. Where is the money? Gold, dollars.
Nie rób tego. I have nothing.
Oh, that's not what I want to hear. Oh, Arthur floated.
No. Please, no. Don't have money, but I have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warszawa, yes.
I have your things. Okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Yes.
What you got behind there?
Co? Przepraszam, nie rozumiem.
Move aside. You must have come here with something.
Zakon można ufać.
What do we have here?
No, that's a wedding ring.
Just keep quiet.
Alright, now we're gonna tear this place apart. Alright, nothing.
Longer out.
Reminds me of amnesia. Nothing. 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 Ah, you bastard.
Don't even speak English.
Oh yeah, search this cabinet right here. Ooh, some cigarettes. That's for me. Thank you. I love cigarettes.
No.
Yes.
Ooh, a little chest at the foot of his bed.
There'll be something somewhere.
Really? 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 Alright, well, shit. I've searched both rooms. I've yet to search the main room, though. Oh, an antique watch. Alright.
I must eat,
Okay, that should about cover.
I ain't done in here, though. Labyrinth. Oh, I wanted to shoot him right in the ear. But no. Alright. Let's go return this to Mr. Strauss. And we have our first debt collected. Nice work, Seabass. I knew you could do it. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I rambled about this last episode, but I still, god damn, this game is just so pretty. Oh, I love it to death. Oh, missed my turn. Hold on. GPS wasn't working. You know, it's so absolutely 120% gorgeous, and I do mean 120. What did I hit again? Am I running over some rabbits or foxes? Shut the. Why is it always Bill? I was gonna say that's a tree you almost ran into there, Seabass. Yep, hitch this horse right on here. Increases our bonding level. Me and Seabass are gonna be the best of friends. Oh, little fun fact for you. So the last game is, I've played this game before, hence why I skipped through the tutorial. I didn't want to play it again. I mean, I know it has a lot of story, and it actually shows you the it shows you the beauty that is this game, but at the exact same time, it's just, I'm sorry, it's way too long. Oh, now we have to. Alright. So of course we didn't skip all the tutorials. There are still tutorials. Review camp upgrades. Medicine, why not? Medicine is nice. Alright, there we go. Now there are tonics and health cures and everything.
How did you get on, Herr Morgan?
Called in on the smallholder, Rogan. Didn't even speak English.
Good, very good.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one. I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's a pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
If he doesn't have the money, beat him.
Yeah, I usually do.
I know.
Alright, now we can have all the other missions to go do. And the magical giant horse is back.
What's that?
You want to go hunting?
What are you hunting? An elephant?
I wish. No. I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
That is a big boy.
You need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Where are we heading exactly?
Up near the Dakota River. Might take a day or two.
I could do with a break from this place.
Me too. It's been a rough couple of weeks. Need anything?
I don't think so. I got all I need.
Let's go then. So you still ain't replaced Boadicea?
Nah, I miss her. She was quite a horse. This one's okay, but ain't no Boadicea.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Yeah, he is unruly.
Loudmouth bastard tried to rob me and was out riding, so I...
Kicked me in the teeth.
Well, you know how it is.
I see.
Let's take him to Valentine. It's on the way, sorta. There's a decent dealer there. We'll unload him, you could buy yourself a new horse. Put your saddle on and let's get going.
Okay.
Ah,
I like this horse.
right?
Two horses, and the stables always have the best ones.
I guess you're right.
This is gonna be fun, aren't it?
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel. If I'm near him.
Ha.
Just a little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this magnificent creature.
Oh, like he is so big.
All right,
I had this horse before.
no bar.
This is the horse that lasted the entire game. I named him Blackjack.
I'd be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice one.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Got stolen outside that saloon in Deer Creek.
Oh, that's a shame.
I remember now. Just about. That turned into a long day.
Yes. Remember? Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there. Came back in the next day and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
I'll miss those boys.
Jenny, too. She had some spark, that girl.
It must be pretty hard on Lenny. You could tell he was sweet on her.
Well, Lenny and Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Does feel a bit like our luck died with them, too.
Nonsense. We'll be all right. Just need some money to get back on our feet.
I hope so. You find a way to offload those Cornwall bonds?
So much dialogue.
Not yet. They're still very hot. Need to be done right.
And I just end up
A couple of leads I'm looking into.
not speaking for a long time. Which, I mean, I don't mind, but at the exact same...
That big bastard get the better of you there, Arthur.
He's alright.
I mean, I do Let's Plays, you know, I commentate. I do want to talk, but at the
Just up ahead.
exact same time, I don't want to talk over any dialogue in case y'all don't know it.
Go sell that big brute. Buy yourself a horse.
Okay.
We can have two horses. That'll still be Seabass.
Meet you back here in a bit.
Well, I have to think of a new name for that one. My God.
How can I help you? I'm in the market for a new horse. Something strong and fast.
Well, you're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. And what about this one here? You looking to sell?
I sure you.
You got papers?
No. No papers.
Of course, that's gonna affect what I can pay. But your luck's in. I got a fella who's been looking for a decent workhorse like this for a while. We'll pay a good price. Otherwise, I can always stable him here for you. Here, take a look.
Alright. Now Shires are great. They're not the fastest motherfuckers. But they are sturdy as all's hell. So I was like, another cigarette. Alright, I can sell this guy for 65 bucks. That could be useful when I buy a new horse and then I get another saddle and there are just so many things to do in this game, but I ran with this Shire the entire last game. I did. He almost died, I believe, once or twice. But after that first time, he died a little ways out of Valentine. I legit ran from the bridge he died on to Valentine, bought a horse revive, ran back and revived him. I was attached to that horse. And he lasted me the whole game. We had a bond. We were in love. Don't read too much into that. We weren't in love, but we were partners. But, you know, I want to try something new. Sea bass, it's a cool horse. A little lame looks-wise, but whatever. Alright, so goodbye, Blackjack. Your memory will always live on. So here are the options. We got a Morgan for 15, an American Standard Bred for 150, and a Dutch Warm Blood for 450, which we obviously cannot afford. Now, obviously, we could buy this thing, but it's slow as all molasses. This one, he's a fast boy. What about him? I mean, I think of a name for this guy. An American Standard Bred, and he's fast. I was thinking of Uncle Sam just now, but he's American and he's a Standard Bred. Fast bullet? No. When my brain goes to fast, I think of Sonic. So this is gonna be Sonic. He's not blue like Sonic, but he's Sonic. Should be Sonic. No, we'll name him Sonic. God, that was all my money. Equipment. Let's get a new saddle. Oh, I love that saddle. 51 bucks. Holy shit. Okay. That's a cool one. 47. Jesus, saddles are not cheap, my friends. That's an ugly ass saddle. That's basic as fuck, so I guess we'll do that. Alright. Now work on this thing's appearance. His natural hair is white. Dreadlocks. I had the mohawk on Blackjack. I'll do natural. How about the tail? I do love the braided look, although some people say it looks really weird. I'll keep it. Here, services. What services do you provide? Horse care package. Fully restores all horse cores and yields gold cores. Oh, and also, I've played Red Dead Online. I think it's so funny you can buy fucking horse insurance. Alright, we're good.
Alright, partner.
I'll take it.
Got yourself a deal. And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals.
Fair enough.
You have my word on that.
Alright, that took a while. Because that took so long, just selecting a horse and everything, we might only have time for this one last mission.
Papers. On me. New grooming brush.
Oh, he's so nice.
Treats.
Oh, so nice.
Alright, you treat this fella well. I know he's gonna look after you just fine.
I love the horses in this game too.
Not bad, Arthur. You happy?
Yeah, he's cool.
We'll see.
I think he's cool.
Cool.
This is Sonic. Alright, come here, Sonic.
All right, let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
I'm not gonna see how fast he is now. Once we get free, I'm gonna see just how fast this boy can
It's
go.
called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of
Oh, we're gonna feed him a treat already. Give this guy a carrot.
Remember how to get there.
Did I not give him the carrot? Oh, there we go.
Back into the mountains. I sure didn't figure on that.
But this time we're.
I already feel this thing's fast. Jesus.
So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Nah, they're not fun.
did wrong. He just wants to put it behind him.
I'm sure he does. Running off on that kid is one thing, but there's a code. He knows that. He ain't Trelawney. Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know. But it's done. Has been for a while now.
Nobody else would have been welcomed back that easy after that long. And you know it.
Maybe. But please don't you put that to the test.
Alright, now we got a cutscene. But yeah. My God, it took me I didn't think it was going to take me that long to select a horse. There was only 3 options, and there was a cheap one, and there was one that was worth some money, but I think I'm gonna be better in the long run because I spent that money. And I know throughout this game, I'm gonna be
I
making
think we need to head right here.
a lot of money. I think when I ended the game, I had like 2,000 something bucks, so money isn't an issue. It's like how in GTA, at first money is an issue,
I remember this place. Moonstone Pond.
but the more you play,
Going the right way.
of course, the more money you're gonna have, and money just eventually stops becoming an issue. Let me guys know if you want me to play GTA 5. I'm sure.
There, good. We made it. Let's loop around the other side.
That's about what
Where do
like.
you think Mike and Lenny got to? Susan sent them out scouting, but I figure they'd be back by now.
I have no idea. I hope they weren't picked up.
Why she sent Mike, I don't know.
He's effective in his own way. Lenny's got a good head on his shoulders.
Alright, you're right about Micah, I would say.
Shouldn't have taken them this long.
No, but no point thinking the worst.
Yeah, if you guys want, I'm sure you've already seen GTA 5 played many times.
Rabbits. Maybe we should catch one to cook.
Sure. Try and shoot one.
And you might have played it.
Powerful on a small animal like that. Just ruin the meat. Best thing's a bow or a 22 caliber varmint rifle.
I have hunted rabbits before, you know.
Yes. You obliterated them with a shotgun, if I remember right.
Got one.
Yeah. Alright, put that down. It's right here. Alright, we got Bugs Bunny draped across our shoulder. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen it. But hey, it's a fun game to play. I love playing it. I've played through it so many times. Let me know, because I'm already planning on doing LA Noire.
Getting late. Reckon we should camp here.
Sure.
And I'm already going to play LA Noire.
You get us set up.
You know, now obviously I've already played LA Noire many times. It's to the point where I know everything about that game.
Famished.
Look that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire.
Fine by me.
Yeah, obviously we're going to play other games besides just Rockstar games, as you all know. And you know, I'm streaming freaking Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Shameless plug, I don't care. This is cooking simple in this game. Not like in Breath of the Wild. Ah, nom, nom.
I'm fine.
Ate that whole
I don't
piece in
like
3
eating
bites.
this late.
Okay.
You know, we'll cook some more, and then we'll have it just to have. Because, you know, having some extra meat and food on us is not bad. And I think that rabbit will give us either 3 or it'll give us 4. I forget exactly how much. Yeah, we're only gonna have time to do this mission, and then and then we're gonna be done. Unfortunately, sorry I only gave you guys so little content in this episode, but hey, you know, it happens. let's just cook it all, man. Cook it all. Does not hurt to have a lot of extra. Take that. Cook one. Let's do another one. Like I said, we're gonna cook it all. Oh, and this bear we're hunting, there's an option to go back with Hosea to the camp, or you can go and hunt this bear down for yourself. We're gonna hunt it down. I've never hunted it down before, but we're gonna do it.
All right. Well, we better get some rest.
Yes, we should.
I want to be up at first light to find this monster.
Sleep. And until morning.
He better be worth all this drama.
Something tells me he is, Arthur. Something tells me he is. It's a legendary animal. It's the first legendary animal you encounter in the game, and it's what's going to help you and get you started on all the other legendary animals.
You ready?
Give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
I love the bond every one of the gang has with each other.
What's your plan?
Well,
It makes going through the rest...
but we might need to lay bait to draw them out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they also have a sweet tooth. A lot of fellas bait then shoot from the trees, but I prefer to hunt on the ground. More dangerous, but we'll have a much better chance of getting a good shot in. And if he bolts, we can start right off after him. You mix up this bait for me while I finish packing this up. Fish, berries. Tie it up in that rag when you're done.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I love it. And it just makes the rest of the game so sad.
I think I got this done.
Again, I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but if you've played the original Red Dead, you obviously know. You obviously know it's not all fairy tales, because Red Dead Redemption 2 may be the second game in the series, technically third if you count Red Dead Revolver, but it's a prequel to the first Red Dead.
Try our luck down by the water. That's where I saw him last.
Okay.
How's that horse treating you?
I like it.
So good.
You know, I was in this area with Bessie years ago.
Really? I didn't know that. I imagine you still miss her.
Every day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long. I drifted back into it. She understood. She knew what I was.
I remember you not being around for a while, but things were looser back then.
Truth is, there's never really any getting out. Staying in, it's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You thinking about getting out?
Me? No, of course not.
Listen, if Dutch's grand plans work, and we can make enough money to go someplace new, really new, maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we?
I like the sound of
By
that.
the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently.
Mike, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Look for tracks, dung, bones, any sign of him.
Found some dung. Oh, these are poppers, though.
Marks here, Hosea. They sure look big enough.
Good. Let's hope it's... Can you tell which way he went?
This way.
Oh, hold on, I need my guns. Hosea stopped and got some weapons, I think, so that's right. I need my double barrel. I'm not taking any chance with this goddamn bear. It's shit you not. Alright, here we go. Alright, now we're gonna track this son of a bitch. I'm already at the 45 mark, which is how long I want my Red Dead Redemption 2 videos to go. But you know what? Just based on this video, the fact that I was only able to do 2 missions, I may increase it into an hour. So I'm gonna see how a couple more episodes go. And see if it's like, oh, is it really just this? Like, am I only gonna be able to get this much done? And then if it's, you know, same type of deal, like, oh, I only got so and so amount done in 45 minutes, let's increase it to an hour. And even if an hour is not enough, I'll increase it again.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish.
Fish here.
Hey,
Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
we're gonna look for a big old pile of bear dung.
Something
There it
else
is.
on the ground, just here. There's shit here. Watch your step.
Looks real fresh. Reckon he's got to be close.
Let's keep going.
Oh, and I stepped in it. Oh, and it squished. Oh, the attention to detail in this game is next level, man. It really is. It's
Looks like the trail ends here. We lost him?
For now. A little optimism, Arthur.
Well, what do you think?
I think we split up and each look.
Either that or we could place bait here.
That could work. Which do you think?
I've never gone the split up. Shut up. Think. I've never.
Before we lose them all together.
I've never done split up before, so let's split up.
Split up.
Okay. I'll head this way. You head down that track.
Never split up before, so we're doing that now. I've always done the bait. Alright, got the track again. Take this out just to be safe, because like I said, I've never done the split up option before. And all of a sudden he's right on me. Bam, bam. More fish. Alright. So. Oh god. I'm coming.
Shoot that thing, please! Look out!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my guts. Oh. Sweet Jesus. I just got fucked up.
Arthur?
Yeah, hold on.
You're fine, old man.
Holy
Of
shit.
course I'm fine. Nothing.
That thing fucked me up.
Thank you. Hey, that was fun.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You saved my life, Arthur. I think I'm going back to camp. Lick my wounds. You coming, or you gonna track that monster?
We're gonna track that monster.
I'm gonna want to stick around here for a while?
Even though it kicked my ass royally.
I'll see you back at camp. Yeah.
God damn, that thing just kicked my ass. It had its way with me. We're gonna eat because we got fucked up by that thing. Alright, get that full. Alright, hold on. We're gonna make sure every one of our weapons is loaded. Alright. We're good. Alright. Let's go inspect this right here.
Okay then.
Yeah, I like the way this looks. Alright, let's go. Oh man. My phone keeps going off. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing that. That bling, bling. Alright, let's go get this legendary grizzly bear. Right there. I don't know why we crouched. I almost walked right into it. I just went right in there. Just wanted to get a fresh on that track. Alright, we got this bitch. We got it. Here, train. We ain't letting a bear get the best of us. Not after everything we've gone through and will go through. Oh, man. Oh, it's right there. All right. Oh, yeah! That's how it's done. And crafted to a unique outfit. Really? Alright. Oh, this is ours. Hell yeah. I don't care how unrealistic the skinning is. You guys may bitch all you want, but I love it. Oh. 2 shots with a shotgun. That's all it took, my friend. Big game me. Hell yeah. Get over here, Sonic. I have something to place on you. When you skin or pluck an animal, you could take meat from the carcass. You could cook and eat this meat at a campfire to refill your course. You cannot harvest all of this animal's parts as you have no space to stow them. Open your satchel and make space by pressing square to discard unwanted item. Let's do that. I really need premium cigarettes. Sure, keeps for him. I'm not going to be doing a lot of them. I need that guamo rum. We don't need these cigars. Assorted, salted, awful, no. Alright, we made some space. I'm actually going to go back to this thing and see if I can collect any more. Alright, well, never mind. Alright, so I'm just gonna let this go into an hour. Yeah. Done. Where's she overlook? No. Alright. I'm actually going to just increase this. We're going to go to an hour now. Fuck what I said about making a couple episodes to see if it'll go to an hour. No, it's going to go to an hour now. My god, phone, I get it, I'm popular, holy shit. All it is just emails and notifications from apps. Oh yeah, see how fast this puppy can go real quick. Go, Sonic. He's a fast boy. I like him. Alright. I can't get over how pretty it is. I've played through this. I have spent hours and hours and hours and hours in playing this game, and every time the beauty still just mesmerizes me, really. Now it said I could craft this into a unique outfit, but I figure if I sell this bad boy, it'll be worth some cash. Credit cards don't exist yet. Oh dear. We also got some big game meats, which would be nice to cook. We were way out. We gotta get back to camp. That's gonna... Oh, this is gonna be funny. Watch this. Watch. I think we gotta initiate it. So.
Want some help?
Hey, why not?
That's why.
God damn it.
Alright, we'll take it. Oh, I love that. Hey, dishonorable, don't give a fuck. It's funny. Alright, put our weapons back. Get to camp.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
Oh, and it's a female. I didn't realize. I would have given it a more feminine name if I had known. Whatever. Sonic the female. It's an androgynous name. My god, this thing can go. Stamina's taking a while to deplete too, which I love. Oh. What predator? What scared you, rabbit squirrel? To be honest, it might have been a boar or something. Alright, you're good, girl. Morning. Oh, there was again. Yeah, easy. Okay, I don't know what the hell that predator is, but Jesus Christ. If it's the predator, we're a little on the west side of fucked. But if it's not, whatever, we'll take care of it. I just killed a legendary bear with my shotgun in 2 shots. Sure, it mauled me for a bit before the... Oh, I thought he was about to fall. And I was going to lose that pelt. No. Morning. I gotta be careful. I know this pelt will vanish. It'll go to the trapper. I know that. I don't want to have to go through that bullshit. That's a wolf. That sounded beautiful, though. And all the sound, like, alright, you know, I go on about the visuals and how goddamn pretty the game looks. But honestly, something that really gets not nearly as much credit as it should. Well, besides lighting, of course, but I don't know too much about lighting to make a big deal about it. It's sounds. The sounds in this game are absolutely... They're all on point.